I was so depressed. I was looking at test scores and I was looking at the lack of education our children have. And, we've got at least 2 generations that don't have an education.
Yeah, they're totally lost.
They know about computers, sort of. But, they really don't have a grasp of history, geography, religion, math, forget, science, forget, other languages, forget it. Okay, so we've got 2 generations of American kids who've been betrayed. They're wandering around here without skills, without knowledge. And I was very depressed about that, and I was hating Jimmy Carter from the bottom of my heart. I had nothing but the most ferocious distaste for the man and for what he did to our educational system, which was once one of the top in the world. Jimmy Carter single-handedly almost killed education in America. That's the kind of nasty little chipmunk-faced traitor he is. But anyway, I was just ruminating about this circumstance and despairing. And then I realized something. These kids don't know diddly squat poo poo. They don't have a factual education. They haven't been taught logic. They don't know how to analyze much of anything. They have no critical thinking skills. But if you take them by the hand and you show them how they're going to be harmed by this situation, and you clue them in to how the con artists work, they get it. They get it fast. They understand that they're being ripped off. And they get highly motivated. And they're creative about it. So, let's educate them in the ways that they need to be educated right now. And we'll worry about giving them the grand tour later. Okay? We'll just let them know that they're being ripped off, and this is how you're being ripped off, and this is what you can do to counteract it and what you can do about it. And those little babies will just go like skyrockets out there, and they'll find all sorts of creative ways to tell their friends and make things happen that you couldn't even imagine.
Yep.
So our kids they're not quite as behind the 8 ball as Jimmy Carter wanted them to be.
Well, that's the American spirit.
Right.
They didn't teach them anything, but the American spirit's still there.
Yeah, they still have minds. They can still look around the corner. They can still figure out where they're being screwed. And they can find ways around it.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
And of all the people that should be motivated, it's the young ones, because frankly, I'm going to croak and then what? I've already lived my life, raised my family, done my thing. What are they going to do to me? Cut me off short by 5 years?
The young people are the most enslaved generation ever.
They're the ones who are, they're the ones that are set up to really catch it in the shorts.
Yep.
And they're the ones that have the most at stake.
Yep.
So, let's tell our young people that and tell them what's been done, how this happened, and just turn them loose. That's been my theory from the get-go. Turn the American people loose, tell everybody what's going on, and then just turn them loose. Let their creativity and their mammoth amounts of energy just turn loose on it and go.
Fantastic information.
Links to Anna's articles and resources can be found in the video description box. Thank you for subscribing, liking and sharing.